Assalamualaikum and hi. Today we will be presenting about a case study of Google Incorporated. Before that, let me introduce my group members. The first member is Muhammad Idham, Nurul Izian, Nurizatul Aina, me myself Siti Nur Azia and Nurul Mawarni. We have 4 parts to be discussed, which is Part A, Part B, Part C and Part D. Before we discuss on Google's implementation on the 4 components of technology, we must first understand that Google is not a just standalone company, but it is a business operations. Google is mainly a company that focuses on search engine and the internet advertising. Other than that, Google also owns a rather aggressive strategy of buying or merging other firms. One of the primary reasons that Google has such a diverse area of technology through the acquisition of companies that have purchased or merged with throughout the years. Google utilized the constraint-related diversification strategy to strengthen the company's core business activities. Therefore, we will discuss the Google's components of the technology as follows. The first component is a technoware. Technoware could be defined simply as a machines or tools in a process. Google is well-versed in the mobile technology sector. The mobile technology sector requires machines to operate through the various machines and tools. Software applications need to be able to be displayed on multiple platforms such as laptops and mobile phones seamlessly. Google understood the importance of seamless user experience of different products on the same platform. This is proven in the acquisitions of the Android company. The second component of technology is humanware. Humanware is a component of technology that consists individuals involved with its distinct unique characteristics, such as technical skills, craftsmanship, and expertise. Due to Google's constraint-related diversification strategy, it is possible to develop scale and scope of economics. This will assist in developing the best balance of technical managerial skills in a firm. This diversification strategy could also stimulate innovativeness among workers in the firm. Next, we will look at the third component of technology, which is orgaware, organizational framework that coordinates productive activities in achieving results is called orgaware. Through the case study, the activities that reflect the statement is seen in the R&D activities and firm acquisition to sustain each dominant competitive advantage. In general, technology companies are involved intensely in R&D activities. R&D activities are crucial in a technology firm, especially a firm as big of a scale as Google, as R&D activities examine the various fields of technology with the aim of improving it. When information is insufficient, Google will purchase other technology components as a solution, which lead to the second point of Google's orgaware. Google has been dominant in the technology industry, specifically in the search engine fields. Firms such as Yahoo and Atla Vista vanished in the market, following the emergence of Google. Finally is infoware. Infoware are documents that could be referred as a fact, formula, design specification, and manuals. Infoware relates specifically with all other technological components. The main purpose of infoware is to save time in accessing information from those technological components. For example, Google could use a data analytical tools, which is technoware, executed by its engineer, which is humanware, in understanding the number of traffic inbound toward the Google search engine. Understanding the search engine traffic inbound growth would give a sense of awareness on the firm's current market placement and rolling out the appropriate strategy to gain competitive advantage in the market, which is orgaware.
I would like to talk about Google SWOT. SWOT stands for Strength, Weaknesses, Opportunity, and Threats. In strength, it has 3 points, which is acquire a well-established technology firm. Google adopts a constraint-related diversification strategy. It strengthens the core venture of Google business model. Next, strong brand recognition. Google company wants to enhance consumer search experience with adverts. Google executives started providing better video service on the website platform. And lastly, dominance in search. With market share around 92%, Google became the dominant player in the search market. However, in weaknesses, risk of product saturation may be difficult for the company to continue innovating and developing new products. Managing product output that would be technologically advanced is a weakness that the company needs to be aware of. In privacy concern, Google has faced criticism and regulatory over its data collection and privacy practice. And last point in weaknesses is dependence on advertising. Google has many competitive firms that can compete among them. Google's advertising revenue makes up most of its revenue, leaving it vulnerable to change in the advertising market.
So, I will continue to explain about opportunities and threats in Google SWOT analysis. For opportunities, first is venture into a wider range of technological sector. In correlation with the strength of Google's business model, it also provides a vast array of opportunities to venture into a wide range of other technological sectors. For example, Google has ventured into various technological sectors such as navigation, geographical location services, robotics, and others. Second is Google Cloud Platform or GCP. GCP is a set of cloud computing services that Google provides. These services are powered by the same infrastructure as Google's consumer products, including Gmail, YouTube, and other services. Next, GCP also provides a range of services including network, big data processing, compute, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Last one is Android operating system. The open source code and permissive licensing of Android allow wireless carriers, device makers, and developers to freely modify and distribute the platform. The best performance of Google's product is on Android-powered mobile devices and tablets. As a result, users of Android phone have access to a variety of Google services, including voice search that is optimized for mobile device, Google Maps and Direction, YouTube for Android, and more. Last part in SWOT analysis is 3. First, unsuccessful merge with acquainted firms. One of the reasons might be due to problems in humanware, technoware, and infoware technological components. Google need to be aware and cautious that in the case of any of the acquainted or merged, firms will have dangerous or potentially harmful elements such as hackers stealing data from Google server database, management executives stealing position in Google's organizational hierarchy, and others. Next, economic uncertainty due to pandemic. The operations and financial results of numerous businesses, including Google, have been severely harmed by recent events. Google's net US advertising revenue is expected to decrease for the first time since the 2008 recession by 5.3%. Last one is competition. Google faced competition from a variety of companies, including other technology giants such as Amazon, Facebook, and Apple. According to rumors, Apple will soon introduce a number of devices in an effort to directly compete with Google in the smart home market. One of these is a smart display designed to take on the Google Nest.
I will continue this presentation with Part C, which is the internet strategy used by Google. Google is an internet-related technological corporation. They organize the world knowledge and make it accessible and useful to everyone for global market. Google used a few internal strategies to improve their result. The very first internal strategy is thinking 10 times. The organization believes innovation occurs when something is improved by a factor of 10 times rather than 10%. This plan targets Google Ads engineering division. The 10 times method encourages workers to revisit an idea and rethinking their project approach and concept. The second internal strategy is sharing everything you can. This strategy will help company foster high-level teamwork, which is the main purpose. Sharing information is important to Google because it is a value teamwork. TGIF is a company weekly meeting is an example of this strategy. At this meeting, the company executives meet at the HQ or via live streaming to discuss initiative, investment, past activities, and future goals. Third internal strategy is Google based on fact, not opinion. Google believes data analysis make managers more aware about their decision and help them to make a better decision. This strategy is shown by Google Guides. In this regard, each employee receives a survey about management, work-life balance, and office culture. After that, the data analyst will describe the data and communicate it with the responsible manager. Next internal strategy is Google prioritize user over competitor. This strategy shows customers that the organization is dedicated to improving their lives through innovation. As one can see, the Google email service illustrates this strategy. Google creates attractive solutions like huge email storage, share folder, calendar and other features because they are considered the other firm service were lacking. Last internal strategy is Google want to employ the right people. Google Recruit usually recommend candidates to the management. Google screening procedure may differ from other companies. After finding the good candidates, interview them multiple times. The companies hire people who can adapt to the different situation and take challenging duty in the companies.
So I'm going to answer question D, which is Google's external strategy. In this case, I included two analyses from Google's external strategy, PES analysis and POTUS analysis. First is PES, political. For politics, I take the example of Google in China. To comply with the census search results policies, Google China declared that it still offers filtered search results on its website. Governments like the US and Chinese power hindered Google's growth as they considered Google a monopoly and wanted to oversee its operations. Economic. Google is more successful than its rival because it concentrates on highly targeted and measurable advertising. Social culture. Google created its mobile operating system and platform for smartphones called Android. By utilizing this, Google will benefit significantly from increased search queries and a stronger position in the competitive market. Technical. Technology is changing more quickly and disruptively due to innovative web apps that establish trends in search, direct internet advertising, and portable applications. Google must take careful precautions to maintain its competitive edge by keeping up with technological innovation and maintaining low costs. Second, POTUS, competitive rivalry. The presence of several companies in a corporate setting strengthens the competitive competition. This is where we call strong rivalry among main competitors. Threats of substitutes. Online encyclopedias and libraries are potential substitutes. Their restricted scope, however, means that they do not pose a danger to the search industry. Additionally, because libraries and encyclopedias are somewhat pricey, it is expensive for users to switch options. Threats of new entry. It is high barrier for new entry to enter. This suggests that a new entrant needs sophisticated search algorithms to compete in a mature market. Bargaining power of suppliers. There were limited power of suppliers, threats to forward integration, strong relationships with the suppliers. And for the bargaining power of buyers, buyers have low bargaining power. Search engines are free. So as a result, demand for sophisticated search engines are very high. That's all from our group. Thank you.